So Abhishek works after doing Master of Design at IIT Bombay, and he does a lot of prototyping. He has a lot of opportunities for all Indian teamworks also to build prototypes and take things to market. And of course, today we're going to be here very quick. Please do your pitching very correctly, and we're going to have a YouTube live so that we record it also together. Please, so we start with this.
This is Abhishek, the
Okay, for a change.
if she says product, then take it to the product. Okay.
My name is Liana and I've made an interactive app called Butterfly Lab for the Butterfly Park at Ramoji.
Turn.
So here you can create your own butterflies, recreate them, create new species and learn more information about the butterflies. So on the home page you have Butterfly of the Week. This highlights the butterflies at Ramoji and then it refreshes every week. And then these are the new butterflies that arrive at Ramoji. And then in the create section you can recreate butterflies from memory, upload a picture and then recreate it or create a new species. And then after you finish recreating them, you go to your creations and here you can view the butterflies you've created and you can learn more about them, get the information on the butterflies. So now in the create section, in case you're uploading a picture, you click that and that's your butterfly. So these are the categories you choose from and then one by one you put in the elements to create your butterfly like that. So that's the outer shape and then these are the shapes inside the butterfly. Same here. You drag and drop them there and that's the antenna. And then you can even color it in. And after you're done, you save it to your works and it shows up there. So after you finish making a butterfly, you could turn them into a sticker and then put it on an acrylic picture and take it home with you as a memory.
Okay.
So when you see Ramoji,
It's like a control. Yeah.
Yes, so that will come in the sticker after you print it out.
but it could come on the app also.
Yes, sir.
And this will click like this, and this will left and right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
But on the sticker, it is file the
So I can just-
the butterfly, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, like
Okay.
here that would be the thing and then like under that would be a Ramoji logo.
Try it
Or
once.
even at the back.
This work
What?
on that. You have tried
Like that.
this magnets previously.
Take the video of what they are saying. Like if they say, I'll make it.
Focus on what they are talking about.
Exactly.
You get the thing. So
And you can keep doing some of this thing. Just
Here.
tilt it up.
Huh.
No, tilt it down.
Huh.
Don't worry. Yeah, hold it. Yeah.
The front face for Ramoji Bird Park. So typically a bird park experience I think encompasses just taking videos and photos by people. So I want to expand on the already given experience that they have and have a WebAR experience which is more interactive to the people, right? So there will be a QR code available, right? And when you scan that QR code, you will be redirected to this website. So if you press start, the camera access button, and this will be the general layout of the camera. You will have two options, right? The exotic bird, the bird as a baby, a 3D model of the bird, and
Turn it a bit to the right. Yeah.
You to be behind him, so he's showing him, so you'll be able to see.
so and the bird as an eggs, right? So now typically people don't know about the exotic birds as a baby, right? So I want to show like a life simulator, so where they can have interact with these birds and make them grow and have them as a digital pets or sort of scenario. Yeah, and you can take pictures if you want. This is the main menu screen. You can redirect to the website, right? And if you go back, you have the options of encyclopedia, home tab, and the collection system.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have any plan how to make these guests aware of this option?
Yeah.
You might have listed our board. So how to make it
बताना सर.
Yeah.
that's from the perspective of guest.
Yes, sir.
Because we will feel better than us.
Yes.
Sir, currently the Ramoji Bird Park has like the experiences of taking photos at the photo booth, souvenirs, and interacting with the birds. I think, right? The
No
wings
interaction with the only the
Wings
bird
and-
photography. Yeah.
Yeah. So, would it be possible to add this feature like in the like
Of course, we can do that.
overall experience? Yeah. Okay. Sir.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
You go next. You want to
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sabir. So the main concept of my game is I made physical playable cards for children. So like the concept is that whenever you see the graphic or the text on the card, it's supposed to guess the film set based in Ramoji Film City. So like each riddle here has a unique location, like it relates to every set. So I made a website. I try to make it digitally plus physical combination kind of thing. So like I made a website which has the rules to the game, so they can like navigate through. And I made a digital timer here. Like each card is supposed to be guessed in a span of 10 seconds. So the cool part about this game is that when you want to know the answer to the card, so let's say the jails are present in Ramoji Film City. This card relates to that. So you show the card to the augmented reality camera, and then there's a pop-up of that set on the card. So that is how you know the answer to the card. So I thought children might like it like more interactive based on like if you add in AR cameras like this and make it like a playable thing.
Okay. And how can you bring that to set into the kind of thing in 3D dimension?
Yeah, that this like whatever is present here, this is the modeling which I did on my laptop. So this is supposed to be on the mobile. So like when you show your mobile camera to this, so
That's fine. I'm just wondering how can we bring that set into that kind of 3D aspect?
we have to like design that separately and then like
Because sets money
that we have to. So
somebody has to create that
yeah,
entire
and the
set.
set and make it in a scalable.
Okay. Got it. No, these two buses have become famous. Yeah.
So last time we I showed you the pullback mechanism where it has a rope. Okay. Now I've come up with a next version where this is the manually pullback version, which is the most commonly known.
Full push.
Yeah.
Yes. This is
So-
well, yes.
Yes, sir. So my product is to mainly target the audience from age 3 to 15. This is a very interactive toy where it can be used as a toy, not just a toy. It can be kept in the shelf as a showpiece.
My name is Aman, and the ideation first came to me when I thought about the title itself, Ramoji Film City. So film, it's a very important word, and there's so many components that goes behind it to actually make movies. And I want to fix on the club word because I feel this product has a chance to inspire children to be their own director. So I want to make a clever with a small, simple mechanism that allows it to be customizable for anybody. So this comes with a small, almost like shutter button here, which allows people to write their own details and stuff. And as soon as you actually tap this back on, it's displayed. So it's like a real slot call. So I think it's something that could really inspire people to do things themselves, be their own director. And it's mainly for an audience that contain of kids, but it's also for people who are generally interested in movies, as film is a really untouched niche, I feel, and it could fill in that spot really well. So that was my main idea for it.
And what is the mechanism?
Mechanism, I just like how we have in the fridges you have the button for the light. So I tried to incorporate the same thing here with two springs at the bottom for a shutter.
Push button, no? Hello.
Yes, sir. So I made a bandana scarf.
Which fabric is this? Is satin?
Yeah. So I wanted to make it even more bigger, but then I couldn't produce it, and I need to make it bulk to make it bigger. So this is the biggest size.
Yeah.
But then I had an idea of it because it can be customizable. Like you can wear it on your head or around your collar or around your waist. You can carry it in any number of times depending on the user's demand and user's choice. And then it's a bus because it's the iconic bus of Ramoji, and I feel like everybody who's been to Ramoji are emotionally connected with the bus. So,
You have tried this design with fish.
so like this is an emotion for everybody. So I wanted to have the emotional connection with the user because most product people do get emotional emotionally
Yes,
connected.
this is the most loud thing in Ramoji. It's one of the most loud.
Yeah, so like I want to have an emotional connection with the customer, so that emotion should be there. Ramoji is an emotional place for everybody. When kids, adults, anybody, emotion for everybody.
So this way.
My product, it is a plate set inspired from the butterfly garden and the birds park. It's a two-in-one. It can also be worn as a chain and can be removed and be worn as a bracelet. The butterflies and the birds inside. This is a raisin charm bracelet. This is the matter.
No.
But it's getting lost.
Yeah.
Can you make it easier? You can.
I think so.
She didn't know the accessories for this plate. And where did you get this?
This one, it will be chain. I ordered it. The reason I need it from the
Resin
web.
oil.
Yes.
Which resin you have used?
The transparent resin. Yes. Hi sir, my name is Hasina. So my product is about miniature waterfall inspired from birds park. I thought of making a miniature of birds park waterfall. So this is motor-based waterfall, and the lights inside this are from water sensor. So when water touches to the ducts, the sensor glows because of the waterfall. So this is for my target audience are like from 20 to 40 age.
Okay.
Uh,
And can we change the batteries?
yes sir. No sir. Yeah, we can change the batteries if the batteries fail. So this is just a prototype.
Yeah.
If this design is being going further, so maybe I can redesign it accordingly for the battery and the water sensor.
But you guys be loud. Why are you whispering?
Be loud, no? That day also she is very. She is the only person.
Be loud. Be loud.
They costed me, the materials and everything costed me around 4K, and every set is around target price is 100 to 500.
This one.
Yeah, so the entire set is very
Yeah.
0.5 mm above 1 inch.
Okay.
Earrings appears to be
This kind of thing is yeah, more than big. And you can also have smaller size, smaller than this.
Some of our students had to leave because of some family thing.
Okay.
But I think you remember this one.
Yes, yes.
I think Ashwath and Renuka ji were not there. So
I
this,
like this idea.
so this guy has made this key holder sort of a thing. It's here. So when the keys are not put in place, it will be like this. But when the keys are put in, you can also see. when the keys are put in place and like so it actually shows
See from that
This
side.
one.
yeah Ramoji artifact. So it will become like this. And when it is not there, right now the ball bearing is a little rusty, but then it will be like this. Right now it shows Ramoji ka branding, otherwise it will show the artifacts from Ramoji Film City. Yeah, that's it. Next we can go to this one. Danya.
Hello, so this is Satsma. It's a Ramoji Film Puzzle collection of 4 varieties. It's two-sided and the frames are also included.
Two-sided. Do you remember last time you said
I told
make it
her.
two-sided?
Yeah, so if this is the airport, when you flip it back, you get the hospital. Just like it is in the...
Yeah, the real thing.
Yeah. So the puzzle pieces also vary. This is a 99 piece. This is an 80 piece. These two are 99. These will be front and back. This is a 60 piece, 48 pieces and 35 pieces. So we have 8 puzzle pictures and 4 varieties. So 2 sided.
Which ones are the new after the discussion? Which are the puzzles that you added new? I think Japanese garden.
This one and these.
And what is behind Chanakya? This.
Yeah, behind Chanakya is this one.
Okay, fine.
Behind the London Street is Mahabharata.
Okay.
Good.
Nice.
Next is Gayatri.
I'm Gayatri, and this is my product picker book, which is basically a 3D puzzle book stopper, and it has Ramoji branding all over it on the sides, so that when people don't want to show Ramoji branding or everything when they put it in their houses, it goes inside the bookshelf and it won't be visible. And I even made a smaller version, like each element of different size, like a telephone book. And this was the London Street. I hand painted this whole thing after the pre-jubilee.
Okay.
This was the and that is the packaging box. And that was the packaging sleeve which goes on the box. I couldn't find the exact size right now, but that was how it's supposed to be.
So are you suggesting for DIY type of thing or?
Yeah, it would be a DIY kind of thing. It would be a sheets of MDF with upright stickers on top of it. People need to break those pieces from the MDF board and then they build it like a puzzle. It would be a 3D puzzle with numbered stickers on it.
So you give all this instruction on the package.
Packaging, or I can just give numbers on each piece, like on the sides I can give numbers and they can attach it based on the numbers.
We will call it as build man.
Yeah.
From the second.
I've made a Ramoji themed chess set. So as chess is already a very popular game, so why not we theme it to Ramoji? So it is a foldable chess set, and each chessman has a one main element containing from Ramoji. So as this is Borasura, and this is the horse which we can relate to the Bahubali horse, and this is the temple entrance in Ramoji Film City. So, and all the pawns make up Ramoji FC, which means Ramoji Film City. So, as I mentioned, it is a foldable chess set. So, not only it is foldable, but also all the pieces can be arranged in this manner, such as this. So, it is also a puzzle.
Okay.
And the additional change made to this was this piece will be replaced by this, which contains some kind of tribute to Ramoji and cinema together.
Nice. Okay. Lot of improvement from that time.
Yes, sir.
So all these 2 sets will fit in.
Yes, they will. So all this side will definitely fit. All this will also fit. Can I show that?
No, we have given the slots.
Yes.
And also the final material, so as sir mentioned that it should be cheaper to be a gifting purpose. So we have thought of rubber molding, which we can take liquid rubber, pour on this and make an extract out of it. And we can make how many pieces we want. We can just pour the rubber into the mold and we can take how many pieces we want. Or otherwise we have ABS plastic, which come in granules and we can blow them into any kind of shapes. And they come in different colors. Plastic comes in different colors.
So did you also find out the costing?
Yes, ma'am. Like I just figured out in what materials they can be made. I have also reached out some vendors. So the best vendors were actually busy. So they had orders. They had orders.
So when you make it a compact piece, this is the only thing that goes out?
Yes, ma'am.
Nice.
మనకు ఫోల్డింగ్ చెస్ బోర్డ్స్ చాలా సజెస్ట్ ఉంటాయి ట్రావెల్ కిట్స్ కింద వాడతారు ఎక్కువ మనం వేరే ఆల్ బట్ వీ వాంట్ కస్టమైజేషన్
Even the folding chess set has a vintage name called the railway chess set.
While we travel.
But they are suggesting further customization that can be done. We can do that. Like these are stickers, it will be engraved actually. And let's see what material best can be explored.
దట్ వన్
And the person is not there. I think she's made this cap. Yeah. This is what she has made. She's not here. Not this girl. She's just modeling. So it represents the spirit of Ramoji through a clean modern storytelling.
But I think you have this vintage bus. Is it coming? That you incorporate.
Please.
I was not able to join
So how are we setting this, calling it as
a pop-up book, the cover.
And there are special manufacturers who may build pop-up books.
Value.
And I wanted to make something that was never used as a souvenir before, but is actually very famous as a separate product. And since Ramoji Film City is the biggest film city in the world, I thought that would be a good place.
concept is this?
Even now, like there's a professor in IIT Hyderabad, who's a close friend. She works on pop-up books. So she has very good vendors who are making pilot production pop-up books. So we can think of those as a testing method.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You finish this? Next. Okay. You can move, no? You can move this side, Pranavi. You move out. Yeah.
At first glance, this might look like a souvenir, but just like how Ramoji is a storytelling place, visitors can carry a piece of storytelling with them, a part of Ramoji. So this product, my product is called Bommarillu. It's a shadow puppetry show inspired by the Tolu Bommalata of Andhra Pradesh. And all the puppets are Ramoji inspired, the characters of Ramoji, the Borasura, Dadajan, the butterfly inspired by the butterfly park, bird park and shadow. This it aims to limit the screen time of children this generation and also strives at reintroducing such crafts to them, such as they're very old crafts. Tolu Malata is a very old craft, so it's sustaining and reintroducing it to them, but making it more relevant to children today. I've created already generated micro tales which are shorter than 1 minute, and they can basically scan the QR code and the story will be playing behind. There'll be a voiceover where the users can just play, because everyone won't be interested to tell their own stories. So in that way they can start off as beginning by listening to the stories and playing with them, and then later they can always play with their own stories.
So where is the whole packaging box?
I do have a packaging, but then it's not.
It should be like a saleable box, no? The storytelling thing and.
Yeah, so this is my packaging. It's not a box. It will be covered in the front and the back,
Okay,
so minimizing material.
And how many puppets will you give?
6.
Okay.
And it's a one player or two player?
It can be 1 player and 2 player. More the merrier. Aspen, yeah. I mean, siblings always can play together, so it'll be a good time play.
So
time for
are you going to
them.
give the screen also?
Sorry, sir.
That screen also will be there in the bag?
The screen will be
In the bag?
Screen is
It will be in the bag?
Yeah.
The screen and the puppets?
Yeah, screen.
And the
puppets
paper?
story cards.
Okay, that's a good idea.
The size will be this.
Yeah, the size will be because I wanted to keep it small so it's easy for people to carry from now.
No, we wanted smaller than that actually.
Huh?
We wanted smaller than that.
So if it's smaller than this, it will be very hard to make the puppets and you cannot see the puppets
No.
clearly. We have actually tried the smaller version also.
Backlit.
Obviously the puppets will be more small.
Yeah, more smaller. Already this is small I felt, but then there'll be
The
more
size is good enough and it doesn't cost much. When the size is big and doesn't cost much, I'm happy. Paper, no. Yeah.
There's a flashlight.
Come. We'll go to the next one. Come move aside. Pranavi, you're coming on the way. This? This whole cubicle is over?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start with Avni. What is your uniqueness of your project?
I have 3 products. First one is Ramoji passport. So when we enter Ramoji, we get a passport and we get stamps from all over the places that are inside Ramoji. And these stamps can also work as temporary tattoos because Gen Zs are very much interested for tattoos, but then a lot of parents don't allow.
So where is the skin-friendly ink? And you could have tattooed us.
It's paint, normal acrylic paint.
Why? Why will I put acrylic paint on my hand? I want skin color friendly. In fact, they were putting on Vijay's hand, they were putting regular stamp. I prevented them from doing it. She was ready. She was saying, okay, put it.
Then my second product is these wooden baskets. So I wanted to combine handicrafts and Ramoji. So these have inspirations from the bird park and the butterfly park. And these has scenes from all the scenes from Bahubali.
Okay. And they also very clearly made the scenes such a way that it is not intellectual property because it's all laser etched and rastered. So it's not exact image. It's only a impression.
Pine wood you have used for?
This wood I found it in the campus itself, and then for the final product it will be forest wood, and this
Forest wood? I didn't know such type of wood exists.
the jungly wood that's
I don't know that. There's jungle wood is that?
There for any
You either use mango wood, teak wood, whatever. No. What is this for?
We can use teak wood also, but then that will be sort of expensive.
So you use the neem wood, whatever. You use some wood, no, not jungle wood.
All of this is made from the scratch over here itself. And then this is the magic mug. So when we pour warm water,
That is known. What have you done? Tell us.
I have made graphics for that.
So your specialty should be the graphics, which will be interesting to, emerge. I think the water has become cold. There it is. So the way it is emerging out now, you can have some surprising element which will emerge out. What is it sound?
She wanted to make it more,
music.
Yeah.
This is a prototype, that's why I use the Bahubali scene itself. And these are a few of my own graphics to make it filmy. So this is how it will look. And this is Ramoji's entrance itself and everything. So that's how it will look.
Okay, good.
And how much you are expecting this one?
The passport will be normal paper, so it will be pretty cheap, under 100 itself. The bangles are also because we'll use normal teak wood or that. So I'll get a pair of bangles I'm getting for 120, and then the rest is laser. That's laser etching. More I've used laser etching. So that's a costly. Not that much.
40 rupees per rig. Next. You should not rush when you go to the next thing. You should slowly pan. You will వెనకలకూడదు అట్లా pan చేసుకుంటే రావాలి. ఈ వీడియో చూస్తున్నావా? And it's live.
Okay. So my initial concepts were in the calendar, a poster and a diary, but I didn't want to go with poster or calendar because it is not that easy for them to carry. And this is like my diary, which is the product. I still have to make some changes, but the product is basically, it has different sets of the Ramoji film city. Like I've divided into 4 particular sets where each month will have their soundtracks, their movies to watch list, or their calendar, and whatever they would want to know. And the terms are also like the critics review, like whatever they want to review for their entire month. So it is like a diary which they can carry, they can track their habits. So each and every theme will give them a different mood, a different vibe. Unlike the other planners which have the same color palette, the mood for all the months. This just has a different themes for each and every section.
What is the price, selling price we are expecting for this?
So like I was thinking around 300, 350 because I wanted to make it like a Spider-Man and like the hard ones. This has around 30 to 35.
4 kgs is 12 months.
Yeah, actually it has 60
Okay? Yeah. Yes, please.
It's called a semi sling. So these are just prototypes. The final product would be made of Gongadi wood. I was exploring materials that were traditional to Telangana. So while exploring,
So you know Gongadi?
yeah. So out of which, when I was exploring, it was a stiff wood. So that this bag is supposed to be a stiff circular bag. So I have chosen Gongadi. The center will be made of metal and will have the engraving.
Okay.
And the sling bag itself would be made something like this, so that it gives the effect of the film reel. And the roll is then the reel is coming like this. The second one is dinner set, and the prints are inspired by doodle art. I've thought of things that come when we think of film or making a film. We think of a few images in our head. I've brought all those images into a single picture, and I've made
Sticker.
I've made videos for it. And I took a survey on what are the styles of film, and out of which these three were the topmost people. And for prototyping, this can be an entire dinner set where we have 4 plates, cups, spoons, everything, and it can be a complete dinner set. There can be as far as the printing is around, since it's not possible, it's around 200. So I'm expecting the total cost for the entire set would be around 2,000 since it's around. It's also fun to like keep rotating it. You can hang it from the rear view mirror. So when you rotate it, you see a man with a hat. This is inspired from Wild West.
It's like a 3D fidget spinner.
And this is inspired from the bird park, bird in the cage. And this is inspired from the butterfly garden. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. My name is Rajlakshmi. This is the Ramoji Royal Desk Ticker. This is inspired by the grand architectural sets at Ramoji Film City. So I wanted to do something with films because we know that Ramoji Film City is mostly engaged with films. So my main idea was to turn the feeling of film sets into something that people can buy and actually take that, and then they can also use it at home. So, so this is inspired by the Hawa Mahal, and then this is inspired by the European streets. So, sir, this is like a unique product because this doesn't just act like an aesthetic decor project, sir. It actually acts as something we can also use it. So this has like a small drawer at the bottom. We can keep like our keychains, pencils, and all our like utility small accessories like in here, sir. Yes, sir. We can like make this like for all the streets in Ramoji Film City. If we like carry forward it, we can like make it for the village streets, like for everything, sir. And then for this one, we can have like a really small drawer at the bottom also.
This LED is add an element.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you tried with acrylic also?
Yeah, this is acrylic, sir. These are the acrylic paints.
Not paint.
Oh, with
Acrylic.
No, that was taken for things, sir.
Cannot also.
Colored acrylic sheet, no?
Different, yes.
You can try for that.
Yeah, for Ramoji Film City, I made like a pen plus phone stand, which is like a desk partner for all the people who like to take photos and stuff. It is in the shape of a Polaroid. This is like a small prototype. This is like quarter the actual size. This is the actual size. So you can like keep your pens and stuff here, and then your phone can go here, and the right side, so you can like use it while it's on the stand. And it's going to be made out of plastic, so it is going to be lightweight and it's durable too. So, and it's actually like pretty compact, so people can put it in their handbag and like go.
To be honest, it's bulky.
It's
It is foldable stands. And what was
that is like a jewelry box I made.
So basically, it's like an MDF box where the Ramoji ka branding is stitched out, and then inside you can keep your jewelry and stuff.
And do you need to think for this for charging?
Like for children, there is like a small cap, so you can like keep your wire and net. It's fine. Like you will have like a small cap here, so while holding it can work. And I got like reviews from visitors.
We can make it, if it is a foldable thing, that is fine. If it is a foldable option, then that is fine. People can use it. Explore that option.
What is the name? So this is a starting table. This is made from the bird cut of Ramoji city, and it's inspired by the scarlet macaw, which is the most widely recognized bird from. So when stacked up, this becomes a functional table. This becomes a display piece, and when we destack, it becomes a fully functional tableware set. So this is the product, and the uniqueness of it is this is made to be noticed. So in every gathering, when this comes out, this is not something that's just going to be on the display. So this is also a conversation starter. So every conversation will end up being a promotion for them. This is the final and the size. The size is final. The material is open.
And you made it?
Yes, sir.
You got it baked also.
Yes, sir.
She made it with clay and then she got it glazed and baked also. Where did you get it baked?
It was in it was a ceramics.
In Chennai.
It's till more than 600 degrees. Right?
Yeah. The kiln, yeah. We will be getting one.
You are getting that?
Yeah, we are getting one. It's because for a lot of clay models we need it. Definitely that one.
Again, biscuit fare is different and the glazing is different.
I don't know.
That is the mark. These are few other designs I did.
This is for cookies?
Yes, sir.
She has another set also, like you have 2 cups and another.
Yeah. Yes.
The cup size is a little bit. Yeah. Because now it is big because of that.
Yeah.
And that
And
one?
that's a wall hanging.
Now the same concept is available in the market. Kids have to paint it.
Yeah.
The same board and everything is
that's
also. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hello sir, I'm Jesslyn and I've designed this bird park inspired lighting set for Ramoji. So first, this is an egg-shaped pickle jar, inspiration from the shape of an egg. This is the mini ones that you can use for your table. And then I've also made salt and pepper shakers inspired by the beak of a turkey.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes sir. And then this opens from the bottom and you can refill it this way. So the message, the point of this entire thing was when we went there were a lot of toys marketed towards children but nothing really made for the home, when stay-at-home parents come with their kids as well. They also need something. So this is to convey that adding fun and colors is not just for children, it can be for adults as well. And this collection does not just stop here, it has the potential to expand to posters, table mats, other form of cutlery and dining table decor as well. This is a 3D print and this I have made it with clay. But the final product is going to be made with ceramic because that is food grade and it is compatible with, since we are going to store food for a long time.
And this pickle jar,
This is clear for now, sir. And, the implementation can be better because we are going to have to make molds for this. Right now we did not have the time for that. So I made some make two stencils so that we can get it accurately. But those are just my, that was an initial idea, sir. It is posters that magnetic is when you look, yes. So when you look at it, it just looks like a log on your table, but then when you just remove it, it's a set of 6. That's one of the initial ideas. So she made these headbands because she wanted to convey the feeling of, when they make movies, it feels so magical that it's being born something over there. So she took that feeling of magicalness and then she used silver wiring coming with silver wire gemstones so that she can convey that message. And then this will be fit for children and the people who are more towards fashion.
But it won't hurt.
No, because right now it is made with, right now she wrapped it. But then when she properly manufactures it, there won't be any sharp ends or edges. So that.
Fold అవుతుంది. It can be folded, no?
Fold out the
It can be folded.
Yes. Inspired by the tiered fountain in Ramoji Film City at the Butterfly Park. So first I started out with a lot of sketches, rapid sketching, and then I narrowed it down to some concepts, but then they were too complicated or difficult to bring it out final. Then I started with abstract thoughts, and then I this model, where from a small basic, Ramoji there were some changes to be made, so we slides down, and then I the number of holes would be around like 12 and then number of holes would be simplified down, and then finally I made this. This is 3D model, and this is the final prototype. Unfortunately, I couldn't have the final product done within the time range. So the final product would look like something in the poster. So yes, you can see the base. It has some depth to it, but unfortunately, in this 3D printed model, it's kind of flat. So I wasn't able to bring it out. And adding some other additions to it, like or maybe even back where it brings the spokes and backing. And again, I wanted to final product sample, but See, whenever we keep the sensor sticks, how do you collect it? So how this is yeah. So you are considering that point, yes?
And also, after just a idea, not yet like you can use the small circular boxes. I was thinking of implementing it onto the base, where the surface will have this tiny holes, C plates.
Exactly, that's what I'm doing. And you have to open. Provision for cones. This is stick. This is for doop agarbatti. And there are cones also. Whenever you wanted to keep the cones.
The thicker ones,
No, it's a cone. This is stick, a little bit lengthy. The cone is also.
you say
that is
stick
also.
that big, that is this big. So if you get that blue made, that is what
This is a provision. And it requires aeration holes. For oxygen as well as to get the hot ash. Ash will remain inside buds. That aroma has to come on that smoke. Smoke also has to come on. Some time. And the fine washers and hanging up the stick. What distance between the ash will come down. So you need to consider that.
and how many you will be able to keep.
sisters?
Twins.
Twins. Oh.
So I actually made some sort of like a wing wrap. So basically, this is like one accessory that can be worn in three ways, as a like around the waist, and also as a crossbody sling bag and a purse. And this is done by two interchangeable hooks that I will give. This one is a small like the wallet chain clip, which will have like a thin strap that can be worn easily around the like across the shoulder and as a purse. And then you have this lobster claw clips. Those are the big ones, and I have a wide strap that can be worn around the hip, preferably for men, and this one for women, but it can be interchangeably worn also. And taking inspiration from the blue and yellow macaron, I try to concentrate more on the bluish part to give some sort of like a light feel, like a light bags, because we don't find that here. And I also went through the materials. Nylon and polyester are not that viable for this, so I went with canvas, that is cotton fiber based. That is like very durable and breathable, and it's also like it's that's why I've done this. But before doing this, I was like set on this sort of design, which is like a normal fanny pack, but then you have like this feather military macaron. Inside from that, you have a flap over it. But since that is not ideal for mass production, I have to say, like recreate again, and then I have to do that. And I also explored other designs from ostrich and this, but this is what like for now I'm doing it. I try to get so many people for manufacturing, but it's not like in Hyderabad it's not ideal for people to get like a fanny pack sort of thing. I try to make a prototype with this. This is also canvas, but I have to determine the sort of paint that has to be like painted on with. That's the thing.
This is not a final one.
Yeah, this is not a final one because I still have to like get it. Yeah.
And whenever you wanted to use it as a
Waist
waistband,
Yeah.
then the size should not be more than this.
Yeah, it should be the, like the perfect.
This is even little bigger, yes. Because she wanted to use it as a clutch as well as handbag. Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes, thank you.
Nice.
She's done?
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
Yes, Harshit. Mike.
Should I hold this? Good afternoon.
If your
Good
voice is
afternoon.
loud enough, you
No, but
can.
on YouTube they
So,
can't hear this.
so I'm Varshini, and I always wanted to make a product like an accessory inspired by butterfly bar. I tried clips and many things, but then I finally decided to go with flutter cuffs because they are two in one. They can also be used for hair. At the same time, they can also be used for ears. So especially, I basically we see ear cuffs kept on.
Take it out.
And Varshini, where it is showed? No. Morning maybe put it on someone.
Put on your ear, on Hanan's ear. And then you'll become a model now. Morning was even a model.
This is for any year it will fit.
Yes, it's adjustable. Nice. Basically, we see ear cuffs kept over here, but the reason why I kept them behind is I've seen people who are insecure using their ear machine who have a hearing problem. So that's why I made this for them. So they can put it behind their ear so that the machine gets covered and they'll be more comfortable. They'll be more confident using the machine because this will be adding a little beauty to their machine.
So that machine's width, I mean, did you measure that?
Yeah,
How
my
big?
friend has it, so I just took it and measured it.
Because it needs to be covered, right?
Yeah.
As you said.
These were my prototypes.
So, hi, my name is Hanan. So, my product is basically a collectible of metal badges, magnets, bookmarks, stickers, and phone charms. So, these are actually aluminum plastic badges. It also comes in zinc alloy, which will be cut out in the shape with color lamination and like outlined with black. And like these are basically laptop stickers, and these bookmarks come with magnets usually. I didn't tell the vendor. It's like, so basically it'll be like foldable. So when you stick it on, it just doesn't come out. So like it's stuck to the paper. And so I tried my charms with two different materials. One was with acrylic sheet and one was with MDF. But the acrylic sheet didn't really come out properly. It can break easily. So we went with MDF. It can also be converted into magnets. It can also come in like the shape itself. That's my product.
Do you have existing batches?
Badges we don't see.
This will be, what would be the cost?
This is basically 50 per piece, but then zinc alloy will be less cost. Cheaper.
I guess nobody normally nowadays nobody's buying.
They're not buying, okay?
This concept is there in the market. It's a magnetic bookmarker.
But I
Cannot.
yeah, magnetic bookmark might be a nice idea because
Was there, but like I couldn't find the vendor, so
Okay,
like
okay.
so we were stuck with normal paper bookmarks. They were like either wanted like bulk products.
Nice.
Thank you. Mike?
Good afternoon. I'm Uttara.
Let them come.
Okay.
Let them come. Yeah, let Ashwin sir also come. Yeah.
Good afternoon. I'm Uttara, and the product I've made as a merchandise for Ramoji is a scarf. So the scarf is supposed to be inspired by the wings of birds, and I chose macaw birds as my inspiration. I've tried 3 different styles, and I picked onto this one. This is a chevron stitch, and then I implemented the colors of macaw bird wings into it, going from the gradients of red to blue, and yeah, so the stitches show the movement of the feathers, and when you open it, it actually looks like bird wings. And then I changed the material from wool to cotton so that it's not too hot when you're there, because Ramoji is usually hot. So temperature wise, it's pretty normal. You won't feel too warm when you're wearing it, but it's also a very nice wearable that you can have around.
And then the best news.
Oh yeah, so Miss Vijay actually purchased a piece of this last time she came.
Okay. At what
Yeah.
price you sold to her?
4,000.
But
And what will be the selling
Yeah,
price
yeah.
for common people?
That would be. I'm selling it for 4,000.
No, that
But
is different.
but when it is mass produced, then it can't be that.
no, the cost will be reduced because the wastage and everything will be reduced, so the cost will be reduced.
How much? How much?
I would sell it for 3,000 plus your rates, the Ramoji rates would like go with it.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
So basically, this is my friend's product. It's Aranya's product. She's made block prints for Ramoji, and all of them are Ramoji inspired. This is supposed to be Krishna's eye, and it's inspired by the Maya lok. And then Ramoji is a film city, so crew. So she's written crew in a different form, and then a clapboard, and then this is supposed to be a Rajasthani guy with Japanese clouds inspired block print. So she's combined everything and she's made block prints for it.
Okay.
All of this is 3D printed. This is a demo of what she printed on a t-shirt. Yeah. Thank you.
Next.
Hi sir, I'm Arnina. So my product is inspired by the Japanese garden from Ramoji Film City. So my product is a wind chime. So it would be like to encapsulate the sound from the Japanese garden. So the idea was the building would be the main prop and the chimes would fall from the side. I did ideate on where the chimes would be positioned. I'm working on another prototype where it would be less heavier so that the wind chime would fall directly from the pillar and there would be no base, so it would occupy less space. And I'm still working on that, but this is the final prototype that I've made so far.
To make the noise.
Yes, sir. So I still am yet to add more of the chimes. So there would be a central piece as well, and there'd be smaller ones hanging from the side, so there'd be more chance for sound. Thanks.
Hello. Hi. Hello, sir. So basically, this is my toy.
Let us fight directly.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Okay.
So I changed like the two different sets, and I changed these heads. One is Dadajin and one is
This you saw last time, no?
Yeah, I saw this.
so-
He's improved upon it.
yeah. So I added this.
Have Mr. Rusha play with you. Here.
Here, play. So you can hold these two
You have
chopsticks.
to remove his
Head. Yeah. You have to remove his helmet. You're worried. So you have to protect yours and try to remove. Right. You have to lift it though. Yeah, he will win. Yeah.
I won.
Oh, he won. Practice. Nice practice. But he said that he'll make a bigger board because this is too close.
Nice. So will it be like this only, or they have to build?
They have to build. So like we can remove this sets. Like, we can
And fixing of this?
Yeah, fixing this.
एक कैरेक्टर बोरा सरोवर रहेगा, एक कैरेक्टर
दादाजी
का
का
रहेगा.
Like we can remove this.
Hi, my name is Anandi, and I'm pitching a product, Cinematic Meltaway. So, candles in Universal and Disney, they generate revenue of 2 billion annually and 7 to 10 billion in Universal. So, there are no candles in Ramoji Film City, and these candles are unique. So, they're like only found in Ramoji Film City. So my product would look like that. These are just prototypes. So we're gonna have Ramoji Film City's landmarks like the Japanese garden and the Leg Garden and Bahubali set, which is really famous. People love to come there. I mean, go there. So the Ramoji set will be inside the candle, and as the candle melts, you'll be able to see the set or the tiny figurines. That's one of my idea, and the other idea is a reel shaped candle. So do you know candles? The candles like this, they burn spirally. Yeah, so this candle burns spirally, and then there's a clapboard inside the candle, which is a fridge magnet, like I purchased the other day. Yeah, so when the candle melts spirally and it slowly shows this fridge magnet, because candles you buy on dates and birthdays, and candles are very famous, and you want to keep them. So these candles, like once you get them, they're just gone, they're like melted, but then these are forever. So the fridge magnet, you can write scene, date and everything on it, and then put it on your fridge.
How
And
much
the
time it will take
packaging,
to burn it?
it depends. These candles, if it's thin, it'll take like 1 hour, 2 hours. Yeah, it depends on the thickness. And the packaging will be like a reel, so like a plastic reel, so you'll be removing like a reel, so it's like very interactive and creative. Yeah, thank you. And the candles smell like this.
Yeah, we can add so many fragrances.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. So my product is called Garden in Glass. So basically, it's a lamp in which it's a glass form in which there's a mini diorama of butterfly park. With actually, these butterflies do flap inside with a motor when you turn on the lamp, and the users, they can carry the home the mini garden with them when they buy the product. And also, these two are the prototypes, and it can be made in mini version too.
Is it?
Yes.
Have you approached any vendor?
Not yet, but yeah. So it brings that sense of nature into everyday spaces. Yeah. Thank you. Sure.
So, good afternoon, ma'am. So, My project is the Modi passport. So I've made a passport for Ramoji Film City. So it's inspired by a clapboard. The clapboard is functional, and it is not just a normal passport. So in the passport there are total 15 stamps, and you have to solve riddles by going to each location. For example, if you are in Fundustan, so you have to solve the riddle, and it will lead to you in a specific location in Fundustan. You have to collect the stamp there. And one more thing is that if you collect all the stamps, the visitor will get a free souvenir, free goodie. And these stamps are inspired by Japanese iron stamps. So one thing is that apart from the traditional stamps, these stamps means they are more efficient because you can get clearer impressions with less pressure because the surface area is less. You can try. You can just tap it like.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
3D printed again.
Yeah. This is laser etched. The handle is 3D printed. So, and one more thing is that I have not made it here, but I'm planning to add a stand here. So after they complete the book, or if they don't even complete, they can keep it as a showpiece in their house, and they can remember that they went to Ramoji. It captures the whole experience in one.
So my name is Tanishka and I've made a 3D sticker puzzle. So basically you get a base and then everything else is stickers. So you place the stickers by looking at the reference image, and then once you're done with it, it's supposed to look like a scene. So it's supposed to be like a puzzle thing but made out of stickers.
So affixing the labels, we will
Yeah.
feel it as 3D.
Yes. And because it's in a perspective, it's supposed to also look 3D, so that can also mean 3D product. I've drawn everything, and these are the scenes inspired by Ramoji. This is London Street, this is the European Street, and this is the Japanese garden. Thank you.
Both are same.
Yeah.
So my name is Mitesh. So what I've created is a FM radio. So it has a form factor of a vinyl player. So that is the unique selling point of my product. So as you can see, the FM radio in itself is inspired from Indian architecture. So I've drawn inspiration from Ramayana and Mahabharata set. So the idea is you have an FM radio. So not everyone has an FM radio these days, right? People have moved on to other software, like more fast and quick listening platforms. So the idea is you slow down, you have more control over what you're listening to and how you're listening to it. So you are going back and you're slowing down. So that is the idea. And the fact that it's inspired from Ramayana Mahabharata side, it's an Indian architecture inspired product, is very attractive to adults who will be visiting. So it is to attract them also. So since it's inspired from a vinyl player, the idea is the disc on top, it spins as the music plays. So as the music is playing, you have like a moving element along with the music.
What is the mechanism?
So, I mean, I still haven't figured out what the internal components are. It's only the outer form factor which I've figured out. But So as the music plays, I think there'll be a motor which is like spinning the disc, but I have to like still figure out the internal workings because there's nothing inside it as of yet.
So these are all area for speakers.
So these are for speakers, and this is so as you can, since it's a 3D printed, it's not very visible, but that's how it's supposed to look like. So I've rendered it in a 3D software, so it can be better understood.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello sir, I have designed I'm Market Agawan and I have designed an app for Ramoji Film City, and something that we always notice is that everyone loves to take photos whenever they go to a tourist spot or anywhere. So I thought that why don't we make it a little more memorable and fun for them. So I have used AR to make it more make the experience more enhanced. So once you scan this, you get the AR pop-ups and you can select any one of them and you can take a picture with it, and in the end, so this is the prototype. In the end it will make a collage for you for all the photos. These are some of the options that you get, and you can get a photo with it, and in the end you can make a collage, and this is how the collage will look like. So it will have a human recognition feature. So when these pop-up comes and a human is inside, that person will be holding the sword, or if it's a crown, they will be wearing it, and they can take a photo with it later.
Good afternoon. My name is Dakshita.
And I'm Dhruti.
And this is our product. It's called Rose Peak. And the main thing we focused on is the looks and how nostalgia affects the people's experience at Ramoji. So we incorporated all the elements of Ramoji into one product, and it can also be used as a night lamp as shown in this prototype. And it has elements from the Japanese garden, the Fundustani place, the Ramoji entrance, the bus, the various statues, and the red carpet entrance depicts a royal entrance for celebrities, how they feel when they enter Ramoji.
We also incorporated the graffiti wall. And the outside is supposed to mimic like a rose to evoke like memories of the flower gardens that are present all around Ramoji.
So the top view of this product will look like the petals of a rose.
Okay. What is the material you are suggesting for mass production?
We're thinking of
Mostly resin printing because it will be the easiest to mass produce. Make a mold at the first with this and then resin print all of it.
And again painting.
Yeah, painting. That we're still figuring out the overall logistics, but that was our base plan.
So that's the coffee. So would you like to sit there and have, or you want to see around?
You can see.
You can see around.
You can continue.
Sorry, guys, can you get some chairs?
Would you like to sit?
Get some chairs.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
My name is Ramcharan.
Hmm.
I'll wait for a
Ramcharan.
My product is a lamp, which is inspired from Charisma Garden. This is the final prototype. These were some ideas I had, and from this is a crystal ball lamp. So it's a niche which I chose. తెలుగులో మాట్లాడాలా?
పర్వాలేదు మీరు ఏదైనా సరే
మీకు కంఫర్టబుల్ అయితే
నాకు ఏదైనా పర్వాలేదు.
సో అంటే ఇప్పుడు నా ప్రోడక్ట్ ఏంటంటే ఇప్పుడు ఈ క్రిస్టల్ బాల్ అనేది చాలా ఫేమస్. సో చాలా ఈ ట్రెండింగ్లో ఉంది. ఆ ట్రెండింగ్లో ఉన్న ప్రోడక్ట్ని తీసుకొని మనం రామోజీ ఫిలిం సిటీలో పెట్టుకుంటే బాగుంటుంది. సో ఇది కరిష్మా గార్డెన్. ఈ కరిష్మా గార్డెన్ చుట్టుపక్కల ఈ ఫ్లవర్ బేస్ని తీసుకొని ఐ మేడ్ దట్ బేస్. సో ఆ బేస్ ఏంటంటే ఇట్లా క్రిస్టల్ బాల్ ఇట్లా పట్టుకొని చూడొచ్చు.
నాకు ఐడియా ఉంది, మేము అమ్ముతున్నామండి.
అవును.
నాకు ఈ బేస్ కాదు, వేరే బేస్ ఉంటాయి. రొటేటబుల్ కూడా ఉంటాయి.
సో అదే ఈ సింగల్ ఐడియాని తీసుకొని సో ఫర్ చిల్డ్రన్ ఇప్పుడు టు టార్గెట్ ఆల్ ఏజ్ పిల్లలకి మనం సైడ్స్ చుట్టుపక్కల పెన్సిల్ స్టాండ్ ఆడుతుంది.
పెన్సిల్ చాలా పెట్టుకోవచ్చు. ఇస్ ఇట్ ద కరెక్ట్ థింగ్ టు డూ? So you should always think of those things, and when you do planning, no, you can have multiple of these night lamps. Because I may not like the beer, I will like something else. So you must do multiple.
Yeah, so that's the idea, sir. So for children, this is the product, and for adult, it can be medicine organizer. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. For each,
it's become utilitarian product from a fun product to utilitarian. You said it's a night lamp, no? Night lamp plus medicine is a good combination actually.
And for different, so for Japanese garden there can be different shape inspired base, and then for children there can be different ideas and stuff. So basically my business idea is for children we can have separate base lamps, and for adults we can have separate base lamps. Based on that we can keep that ball customizable. So then we'll sell the base separate and the ball separate, so they can choose whatever they like. So my generic idea was this is the 3D model of the Charisma Garden. It would be inside that. So if people are aesthetically appealed to that, they can have that as a generic product. And if people want it customized, no, I don't want that one. So I want to customize it. I want to have my photo inside it. So they can customize it on their own.
Then you have to buy the machine, no?
Yeah.
Which one? Laser machine?
Laser machine, sir.
It's not expensive. Surprisingly, my God, laser projectors and laser machines have skyrocketed so much that people, even the vendors are becoming very low cost. Their prices have come down drastically.
So మనం అది బేస్ సపరేట్గా అమ్మచ్చు, అండ్ దెన్ వీ క్యాన్ సెల్ ద బాల్ సపరేట్లీ. అండ్ దెన్ ఇప్పుడు బేస్కి సపరేట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఒక 350 అయినా, సో సపరేట్ కాస్ట్ సెల్లింగ్ ఇంకా మనకి నచ్చిన బిజినెస్ కూడా పెట్టుకుంటాం.
But you have to sell as a combination of them. It will go together, but you can pick and choose, and then you go with that together. Both the pieces together will cost this much. You have to say as a marketing sales. Good. So you have very nice questions. I was watching on YouTube about the material. Unfortunately, we didn't take that much on materials yet. Videos were good to guide us. You should ask. We know where the shortcomings are, because there's a material process course in the second year, and they are just 4 semesters old. But it is a good point to understand what materials are used.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am.
There's the mic.
So my idea is a 3D rip-off calendar, a 52-week calendar, and after each week you rip off a few layers, and as you rip off you uncover the monument. So by the end of the year you'll have the monument. So this is my prototype. I have to learn more of CAD modeling and refine it and capture more details. So yeah, by the end of the year you have the monument and you can keep it as an artifact. So these are the initial mock-ups. And this is the printed one.
Because he spent a lot of time laser cutting all the parts and building it together. You were there in the presentation. So now tell us what
will be the selling price, approximate price?
Selling price will definitely depend on the end material which we use. Like right now I'm not using a paper of lot of GSM, but as we increase the GSM that will be contributing.
If you increase the GSM it will become even value.
Yes.
So now
it should be thinner.
This should be correct.
If this is the paper, what's the cost?
And calendar.
If this is the paper, it will go around 300 or 400.
Because what do you bulk punch like? But how many pages are there in each?
In this one, more than 400 pages.
You know the cost of the die?
No.
Each die. So each die will cost $200 at this level. So 400, 200 is the cost of a production. And they'll make separately, they'll punch them and then keep them ready.
300 also.
Japan die. Japan die. Japan die.
Selling price.
Selling. And then you will amortize it in the number of quantities. So that's the whole challenge. But today with modern technology, you can see how we can further. But actually, you can make less number of pieces, but that will also not work. So that whole thing you have to think of how you can economize it. Now remember,
to bring the price down, you have to go for the higher volumes. If you go for higher volumes, the duration for selling period will be even like that. We have to balance somewhere. And while making every efforts to bring it at the reasonably priced. Then only we will succeed.
So tell us one idea. If you have to sell it just at 200 rupees, what will I do? As a first level, I want to make 3 products. One at 200, one at 400, other one is 2000 rupees. So what will be the same concept? What will be the 100, 200 rupee idea?
The quality of the paper. क्या करोगे आप? मतलब
You can, there'll be some artifact there, it will be a printed theme, it will be an artifact, it will be embossed, vacuum form stuff, it will lift up like that on the images there and you take the papers. That is the 200 rupee one.
Okay.
Then the 300 rupee one will be a small model like this already here, full model, and I keep on taking papers.
Achha.
And the 5001 will be the rip-off with the expense. So you have a whole product set, right? That is how you do product plan.
And people have to wait for 52 weeks to see finally reveal the.
So tell me, what is the solution for that? I can't wait 52 weeks. So what are you going to do? She did something. We discussed that.
We discussed that, but I think.
ये नहीं मानेगी मेरा बात
It is interactive, so we can.
इसको interaction रखना ही रखना है. ठीक है, अच्छी बात
A
है.
regular interaction is what I am thinking of.
पर वो नहीं रुकना है, मुझे देखना है तो क्या?
नहीं रुकना है तो फिर हम लोग weeks को नीचे रख देंगे. Like
Forget the link for calendar.
no, whole monument will be uncovered, and after that we'll start the weeks. So 52 layers end में. So you already have the monument.
First tear off some papers and waste them. That's non-sustainable.
No, not waste them. Use it as notepad.
What I was saying is, maybe you will have that picture. Remember, I was telling you, you can have the whole picture first. You can have each paper will have the what do you call it? The mark. So when you have the mark, each page shows the mark of the whole monument, and the monument is coming. It will be beautiful. It's called a watermark, na? Watermarks can be there on all the pages, or you can have a nice colored picture over here before you tear. So you
But
know
still they have to wait, no?
to get the full monument, but it's like the surprise is at least not there. I know what I'm getting, so I'll wait because it's beautiful to get. So there's some logic has to be there. Okay, good. Chalo. Yes. Next.
Jasmita has already become.
You had teaser?
Jasmita has already become famous in Ramoji.
Thank you.
Huh?
Good afternoon.
Jasmita has already become famous in Ramoji with the
Mahindra
interactive.
garu can recognize that, it seems.
Yes. Because he also makes vehicles and he liked this bus. He said, I'll make the bus next time for you. We made some special buses for, we exported buses, special purpose buses for a theme park. Some 40 of them.
When it was, sir? For which
Recently.
part? For which part?
I'm not exactly getting my, I talk to my team and
Okay.
Go ahead.
So my idea, I have turned the Ramoji tour bus into a moving film roll thing. So when we move with the help of the wheels, I have inserted a gear mechanism which helps you to see all the places of Ramoji.
On both sides.
Yeah, it's there on both sides. So initially I have started with few prototypes. First I came up with a normal film box, and then we thought of putting it into different forms. So with few of the ideas I finalized with the bus idea, and then this was my first prototype where I've did to understand the mechanism of how we can move the film with the wheels already present. So this is my final product, and this was another one where we have included music, wind up music in the laser cutting bus. So still have to add the music into the final product.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
डेवलप कर दिया उसने पूरा
उस तरफ देखो ना पीछे नेक्स्ट
सेम है
नहीं सेम
सेम है वो सिर्फ रोल
उस तरह हाँ इट्स जस्ट वन रोल इट विल कीप ऑन
अच्छा डेवलप किया इसको आपने
थैंक यू सर
उसके बाद का पूरा स्टडी उसने प्रॉपर्ली
थैंक यू सर
Next. So now next. How many are left more?
So my name is Rohita and this is my product. Actually it's a storage holder. You can actually store anything, like it's for kids, teenagers and adults. And this is the mechanism. If you press, it will come up, and if you press from the top, you can actually lock it in. And this same mechanism, it is same. Like if you press like this, it will come up actually. So you can store anything like screws or your like larger jewelries or anything you have thought of like lost, or the same items that you can actually put, like if you lost something like valuable, you can put it in here, and you can also put gold and money. And this can be like be for display also. Nobody would know it's a mechanism or storage holder. And these all are from the Ramoji like fountains and like old like angels and all statues.
But I have noticed this is very lightweight.
Yes,
And
it is
what
very
the
light.
capacity of the pushing mechanism? It should be very lightweight.
Yes, sir.
So will it really lift?
Yes, sir, it will be yeah, I mean this is like a medium size. If we can do larger one, there will be a larger mechanism also to lift up all the billets up.
So you study the mechanism?
Yes, sir.
You study the mechanism, how it works.
Yeah, if you
What
like
happens?
see
Can I break this?
Sir?
Can I break this?
No, but
No? Why no? You should break to learn how it works.
Reverse mechanism.
Reverse engineering. If you don't break. Aniket, kaise khulega? Anyway, so the idea is that you have to understand the, whether the same mechanisms are available in bulk. What they say, they sell the whole thing in bulk without the print.
Yes.
Then you can just do print and sell.
Yes.
That's also a possibility. So you look at all the possibilities taken to market. Very good concept, and of course, jewelry के लिए बहुत अच्छा है.
yeah,
छुपाने
many
के-
people
छुपा के रखना है ना.
yeah.
అంటే అది ఓకే వింటానికి బాగుంటుందని చూడగానే తెలుస్తుంది పైన కాపీ లాగా ఇచ్చారు కదా జనరల్ ఎనీబడి మీరు అక్కడ పెడితే 1 or 2 అటెంప్ట్స్లో దాన్ని క్రాక్ చేసేస్తారు అసలు దాన్ని ఎందుకు ఓపెన్ చేయడం అదే తీసుకెళ్ళిపోతారు బాగుంది కదా
But the copy one is like, nice, not the one. But idea is
This
one.
this is idea,
Where
but the mechanism
and the
is that
graphics
one.
is very important. She's using the graphics of our Ramoji.
I try to paint it on this, so actually like the only that is
అది ఎంబోజ్డ్ తీసుకొస్తే బాగుంటుంది
embossed. I thought of actually only paint like put it on there, but embossed it be like it will get stuck also. But I'll try to see
outer layer okay.
outer layer, but
inner
okay.
it's not possible.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, my name is Gia and this is my product. It's an app where you can collect and capture birds and transform them into cards. And yes, so this is the app. You can press start. And here you have the pathways. Like how, like when you collect birds, it'll say how many birds you've collected. For example, in the first part it's 10, then 20, then 30. And here's the camera, we can click that. And you'll be scanning around for the birds. And then, basically scanning around the birds. When you see a bird, please click.
Yes. So yeah, that's the AI. The AI will recognize the bird and it'll capture the bird. Here is like some fun facts about the bird. Of course, the name of the bird and where it's from. LC is the scale of how endangered the bird species is. And this blue icon is where you found the bird. So yes, back to profile. You can see, you can complete that path and move on to the next path. And you can check like your cards in your gallery. And yes, this is all the birds you've collected from different areas. This is from Congo. And this one's actually red. If you click that, you can see this bird is endangered. So like that, you can keep collecting. This one's locked, so that means you have to collect more birds. And in the profile, you can see how many badges you've collected. Like how many, in the pathway, we've collected all the 10 birds, so you get this badge. And you can go and get your sticker from the souvenir shop. That's the thing. It's just a fun way to learn about, like, get information about the birds. It should be quick with the AI. It'll just like take a picture of the bird, it'll immediately scan, and you can keep moving on. Yes.
Very good. So can they store all the birds, whatever they shot, and they can go through later?
Yeah, they can go through later.
Okay. Because it's time-taking pattern, no? Normally. So the park itself is vast. The bird park, and we have a whole lot of species in that.
They can collect the specific 30 set of birds.
Okay.
Each pathway, there'll be 10 birds you have to collect.
Nice.
She's the only international student. We got one international student.
I can understand her accent.
We'll finish this table and go to this table.
Okay, so good afternoon. This is my final product.
Sir, finally, మీరు అది ఎలా తీసుకున్నారు? మేము మీకు సోర్స్ ఇచ్చాం.
ఏది?
రబ్బర్ స్టాంప్కి.
So finally that fellow didn't agree. And our
Laser
Sudhakar said, I want
No,
నేనే ఇచ్చాను సుధాకర్ గారికి డీటెయిల్స్ పంపించాను.
I had to find some other vendor and
Did they done?
Yeah. So these are
not allowed.
They should not.
She also knows that. But I was very happy that she came to me and said, sir, I want authenticity. So I wrote to Sudhakar, and then he, I think, gave me the letter.
నేనే పంపించాను
Sir
సుధాకర్.
gave the letter. Finally the letter came ready. But by the time it was late for her, it was like...
నేను లెటర్ వల్ల సోర్స్ ఇచ్చా. వెండర్ నేమ్ అన్ని ఇచ్చేసి.
The vendor who is registered with them, and he will give the work with us.
Yeah, so
But I think Sudhakar didn't send me that.
అది నేను ఇచ్చింది మీకు సెల్ఫింగ్ది రేట్ది కూడా. ఓకే.
but he had some problems. So this is my final product. It's a wood handle stamp. It comes in a box. So
First, wood handle important. Aim important.
wood handle.
What is important?
Like what?
The graphic important. It's a carved
It's
with the
a
Ramoji
carved,
symbols
yeah.
on the handle as a collectible, and it's also a stamp.
Yeah, so
Marketing your product.
చెప్పాను తనకి already.
So this is an abstract art of different places from Ramoji Film City. As you can see, this is the design from Bahubali sword, and as you can see, this is an abstract of butterfly park and a flower garden. So this is my first time carving, so I was scared of it. So the speciality of the stamp is instead of the usually stamps don't have the changing ability. So this comes in a box, and you don't usually have options for the stamps. So my option is that you have different types of handles in a box, and if you don't like this stamp, this has an inbuilt magnetic function which allows you to change the stamp. If you don't like this design, you can just switch into other design and use it for your journals or stamp cards or anything. And if you're done using for the journals, you can also use it as a showpiece in the living room or in your office, just as a souvenir.
Okay. Hang on the wall.
Okay. What will be the price, selling price?
So since this is handcrafted and
Handmill is a country.
Huh.
Laser
Now
etching.
it is handcrafted
This
because
is
it's a
leather.
single piece.
We
Yeah.
do laser etching.
I tried laser etching.
No, there are special laser etching machines which do round
Huh.
parts. We only have a flat one. That's why it didn't work for you.
Yeah.
But there are round ones also which will turn and etch for us.
Because when we go for a production, we have to find a
So much flat and everything ఎక్కువ కాల్ చేస్తుంది ఇక్కడ. But still this also we turned manually and did it. There are manual machines also available.
Huh.
So like that will cost how much?
Probably around 300.
Okay.
300 to 350.
That is a good range, isn't it? 300 to 400.
Selling price you are saying about?
Sorry?
Cost price చెప్తున్నారా selling price?
నేను selling price చెప్తున్నా.
And how much did he charge at least for?
He charged like 100 for each stamp.
And magnet you have fixed, huh?
Yeah.
And acrylic.
Acrylic,
Had
yeah.
he given the same set or do you have
No,
fixed the
I
magnet?
fixed the acrylic. He
Acrylic
gave.
also. Only this rubber stamp he had charged.
Huh. Yeah.
Just high. But one piece, two piece, it's okay.
I wanted to fix the magnet and I didn't have any way to fix the magnet in the rubber. So I added acrylic, which also gives stability to the rubber. Like
What's interesting is today's market, students have gone and procured items from Chennai also. It's become so beautiful now. फटाफट ऑनलाइन किया एक वेंडर वो स्टैंप वाला बोला नहीं दूंगा तो दूसरा स्टैंप वाला 3 रेडी है इसके पास. So it is that type of, I'm just saying even our students at that level are doing to do. So at the industry level we can do much faster now because of communication, transportation, ease of courier services, unbelievable speed we're able to get. My 3D printer machine is spoiled. The Bombay fellow is saying send to Bombay, I'll repair it and send it back to you. See, I was asking him to come. अभी email आया रे machine भेजो बोलता है. Sending person is more expensive than sending the machine.
Fiber latex,
I made it with clay.
Clear.
Huh. Then I used resin on the top to make it stable, not.
Okay.
You can explain that other product. Who will explain?
Chaitanya sir said he will
Gorentla,
explain.
not needed. So basically, like these are all morning I was telling when ma'am was there. It's all how we can use traditional systems to make our customized requirements. So here you can have customized dolls depending upon the color schemes and things like that. But our sets with that patterns on the skirts or whatever, this will not be done up to the mark. So that way you will be able to have a surprise box. No?
So this is a blind box, and one doll will come in each blind box. We don't know what will come in the blind box, so you have to buy a set of blind boxes, and it's like a surprise.
So you get this, then it's a
open it.
collectible. You want to get all of them.
So it comes in a set, and it's a blind box. So you open it, then you find if you got the one you wanted or not. And she also made some crochet, like a film reel crochet set. So you have to scan the QR and find the steps and find the other products.
So
like
these are
what
very popular with parents. They want to make the children work. So even the Ramoji text can come by crochet, by needlework. So that is 2 items.
Oh.
Yours is done? No. No? We'll go like that. Can I clip it for you?
Yeah. Okay, hello sir, I'm Hamsini. So my product for Ramoji merchandise was illustrated cards. So the specialty about these cards is like they can not just be used for playing, but they can also be used as storytelling also. Because each card has a different element in it. And this element can, if you randomly pick a card, like any 2 to 3 cards, then you can make up a story with it. So what happens with this is when families and students, they come over, they can like discover that this is not just a playing card game, it's also a memory.
Size, what will be the size of this?
Oh, the size will be 5.4 into 6.9.
How many designs will come in each thing?
Okay,
set?
in each set there's 54 cards, including the 2 jokers.
So it is a spade.
Yes.
It is a black swan.
Mhm.
Swan.
And if it is in color,
it's the
different
Bahubali.
picture.
Yes, it's a different picture. You can take a look if you want.
So you made entire set.
Yeah, so this is a spades, which is the Bahubali set. Like each set I have painted like from one of the iconic places, like I said. So like the spades is the Bahubali set, and then the clubs is the birds park, the hearts is the butterfly park, and the diamonds are the Japanese garden.
Okay.
But they all are different elements, which eases the storytelling part.
Good. Nicely drawn.
Hi sir, I've already showed you this. So this is a sketch noted illustrated book of Ramoji Film City. So it's completely hand-drawn, and it's like a journey through Ramoji Film City, and it has notes, and every page is going to have one interactive element. So, but this is more of a coffee table book. But another idea I had was a leg garden inspired phone stand. So you can keep your phone here, and after some suggestions by sir,
you can talk on that.
okay. Yeah. So after some suggestions given by sir, I also made it like a pen stand to make it more functional. And this is a printable mug design. That's another option. I think there's this one ma'am that visited and she really liked this book. She said if it's not merchandise, she would also want to have it as a coffee table book
Yes,
to
yes,
keep
we
it
have a
there.
lot of restaurants, no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Same thing, we thought of having it on calendars as well. Yeah.
Concept one day. Good job.
This is actually one of our friends. She's not here right now, but her idea is like a photo booth. It's a digital photo booth, so you can take your pictures there and it'll get printed in a reel. So that was the basic idea.
We have to pose different poses, then the print will come.
And also, we can have customized booths, digital booths built into the system, or built physical booths with the background.
Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am. So this is also visualized as a booth, and it's more of a service center that is placed at the end of Ramoji. So of all the pictures that you've clicked, we'll work on them and make them interesting in the form of graphics on the images. And also, like, you can have postcards customized that you can send. But the main thing was that not a lot of people can edit very well. So we'll summarize some of your photos and make it into a reel, which has inbuilt templates. So I would like to show you.
Yeah,
one.
please.
So the photos are changeable, but the template remains the same. And then there are multiple templates that I've thought of based on different themes and different photos that you've liked.
Where is this?
This is the butterfly garden.
Oh, the green park.
Yes.
The green lawn is butterfly garden.
I think it is one of the parks. Maybe like I'm not exactly sure, because these images are templates that I've taken from right now.
That
But
looks very nice.
but I think it's changeable, and these are inbuilt templates that you work with. Also,
So we talked about business. We said that you scan QR code and you get the app and you build yourself, right? How will you sell it?
no. So there is a software that I've come up with. It's also I don't have that with me right now, but it's basically you put in your details and you select certain images. You scan a QR code and you select certain images on the interface,
And then once you input those will come as a file, and then it'll take about 10 minutes to put those photos in, for me to put those photos into this template. So the template is made, I just need to put the photos into that particular template.
Now talk about monetization. Paisa kaise milega?
You have to pay when you put your photos into the reel. You will pay a certain amount. You'll scan through.
But you want that reel, you'll have to. So my TV should keep playing
Yeah.
these wonderful videos, and somebody wants to have their videos like that, it could happen.
Yeah, so you
or it could
scan.
be just, or I was just, it could be just free, so that when they distribute to so many people, my name will flow, my branding will happen. That's
Yeah,
also the second
also another option, because all of these reels can be put on Instagram, so other people will go see it and be like, okay,
But that
this.
interface is available for everyone, no? So
there locally. You only when you scan you will be get. Only you come to Ramoji University you will get the interface. You won't get at home.
Okay, what my mentor told me so far was that maybe you can charge about 50 or 100 rupees for one video, and then you edit, and when they put their photos into the file, they'll pay a certain amount, and then.
the templates that Statue of Liberty and some elements
Yeah.
you have told me.
Yes.
That is our customization, right?
Yes, that's our customization.
That is the only
Yes.
customization. Rest of the things will be taken care by this interface.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only for that customization template only we are supposed to charge them.
Yeah.
మేము అర్థం చేసుకుంది అయితే అదేనండి. అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనకి ఇది ఇచ్చేటప్పుడు సార్ కొంచెం ప్రాజెక్టు హౌ టు డూ ఇట్ అనేది ఇస్తే కూడా మనకి మానిటైజేషన్కి దీనికి కొంచెం వెదర్ వీ కెన్ ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ ఇట్ ప్రాపర్లీ. అలాగే ఇప్పుడు మాకు వీళ్ళు ఉన్నారు సౌనీరు.
So all these graphics also will come add on.
Yeah, so
ఇవి మనం చేశారు కస్టమైజేషన్ చేసింది.
All customization will be free.
కస్టమైజేషన్ మనం ఇక్కడికి వస్తేనే ఇది వస్తుంది మన దగ్గర స్కాన్ చేస్తేనే. బయట ఎవరైనా వేరే వాళ్ళు చేసుకోవచ్చు.
అవును
అట్లా నేనండి ఇప్పుడు ఇవన్నీ ఇప్పుడు బాహుబలి ఎంఐ కదా సార్, ఇది వీళ్ళు కస్టమైజేషన్ చేశారు కాబట్టి వస్తున్నాయి ఈ టెంప్లెట్స్. Can you understand Telugu also?
No, I don't speak Telugu that well.
This all customization you have done, right?
Yes.
This is the only feature available at us.
Yeah, that is our
premises.
That is our
Yeah.
USP.
Yes.
USP. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Proposal
Hey students, now we'll go out and tell you. Now you have to make a proposal. Good. They are now reaching. Already over? No. Two people left. Our back girl is left in the end. Is feeling bad. అరే సాయి ఆల్సో సాయి నీకు పాడవుతాయి ఎన్నోసార్లు అయింది. ఈటీవీ మాకొద్దు, మాకు రామోజీ ఫిల్మ్స్ కావాలి.
Sir, it's still part of the Ramoji.
తొందరగా చెప్పు నువ్వు ఒక్క నిమిషంలో. స్టిల్ పాడ రామోజీ చూడండి మాట్లాడు విన్నాడు.
So, I mean, first, I wanted to say that if Disney is ETV, then Disneyland is Ramoji. So it's still part of the same thing. And as you know, the concept of my product already, I'll get to the unboxing.
No, sir was not there in your presentation.
No, I showed the final.
Yeah, sir.
Not final one. And
But they know the concept of it. So
that day we saw it.
Yeah, so this is the vintage poster I told you about.
ఆ పోస్టర్ ఒకసారి అన్ని అక్కడ పోస్టర్లో పెట్టారు కదమ్మా ఒకసారి పోస్టర్ లాగా.
And this is the mystery lyrics card. You know the idea. So each box has a different one. And this is photos of SP with Ramoji Rao, the new show after that. And this is a booklet on the entire show from the beginning. So one side is written in Telugu.
మైక్ కూడా వదిలేసావు, ఏం పడతావు?
So one side is written in English, one side is written in Telugu for different kind of viewers. Also has SPB's history in it.
Right.
And there's also a fridge magnet musically themed just to put on a fridge. And the last part is interactive keychain, so you can say something.
Hello.
Sorry.
Hello, 30 years of Rudra. Hello.
So it plays back, and all of this combined gives you the collector's box.
చార్జెస్ వచ్చాడు మళ్ళీ.
Maybe I think it's available. Yeah. Not the same thing.
Different models.
Talkback things.
Yes.
Talkback toys are there. Yeah.
Last time you played music.
That is
also
good.
was. So we informed all the Ramoji, the ETV guys. They called back. Our TV also sent me very copy that also. Then I told our big boss, Bapinidi also. Bapinidi said that.
Sir, this is concept is good, but ultimately people will find the value in this product. They are fans.
Very true.
Fans will go a certain extent. That is different all the way. But for the product perspective, what they are really getting, if please think from that
One song,
perspective.
one nice
Maybe
song,
one
pre-recorded
SPB song.
Yes.
Pre-recorded in this.
It should play fully.
Yes, sir.
And it's a very nice and small concept. Explore in such a way.
So
And
you
the
have
fridge magnet is also
and
useful. This is also
boxes,
useful.
And different boxes with different songs. So you pick up the SPB song and you pay $100 and take the box away. And the box will cost you 25 rupees.
Like that.
You know? It's a single PC which you put. Now the technology is so easy. They used to give free
multiple
to-
songs could play it. Even
అవును.
one click,
You
the
can
song
play.
will change.
Change.
Yes.
That also is possible.
I will explore.
Nice. అది ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ చేయండి మీరు, ఎందుకంటే ఇది ఈ ఫ్యాన్స్కి నచ్చుతుంది.
But
జనరల్ గెస్ట్ పీపుల్ నార్మల్లీ దట్ మచ్ దే డోంట్ స్పెండ్, అండ్ ఫర్ ఎంటైర్ థింగ్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు మేక్ ఎ బిగ్ బాక్స్ ప్యాకింగ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్, the cost will go up.
And sir, is it a very important thing about business? So when you want to do business, you have to do business for large population, not only for a small population, is a fan.
More audience.
So more audience. So more audience, like I'll take from my mother likes this. Like that, they'll take the box and go and gift, and she'll listen that song and feel good. For example, once I was traveling on Air India, I was traveling from Germany or Russia to India, and in that Air India, which was 30 years back, I got Bhanumati songs, Telugu song, and I was thrilled out of my box. So that's the whole beauty of surprising, Yeah. Flip it, Ray. The people are lazy. They करो थोड़ा सा simple है, like this, just here. Not just that's
Good afternoon. So I'm Serena, and my merchandise design is a visually engaging graphical representation of the various themes and experiences at Ramoji Film City which make it unique. So the product reimagines the existing merchandise as a functional lifestyle accessory rather than a one-time souvenir, and that way it's more relevant to the younger visitors. So I've taken inspiration from Japanese and retro aesthetics, which is strongly appealing towards the younger generation. So for the final prototype, I have taken ready-made canvas bags and digitally printed the design on it. So actually in the exhibition I sold these, so I got more of these printed, and this one was the 2 people who ever visited here to the exhibition. So this was the best seller.
So, she has already started marketing.
And selling also, sir.
Selling also.
Ma'am bought,
but one thing,
Booty garu bought.
this is not a quotation, right?
Yeah.
If it is a quotation, you can name the person who said that.
Yeah, Ramoji Rao sir.
No. You can mention Ramoji Film City.
Okay.
It's a statement from the
okay.
Ramoji
But I
Film
think,
City.
isn't Ramoji Rao who said this?
No, Ramoji Film City.
He made the statement.
That is a concept. You can.
He
Sir,
said-
it's not a quotation, sir.
It's not a quotation.
It's the fund of the business.
Then
but
we
he
can
mentioned this, no? He number of times he'll say, "Come with a script, go with a film."
Yeah, that
He
is
said
the
that, no?
facility.
But I think it's the full
That is the
thing
facility
for
that is
Ramoji
meant
Film
for.
City. Yeah.
So it's not like a quote.
No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not a quote actually. That's the reason you can mention
Okay.
as
Full,
Ramoji
Yeah.
Film City.
That is the correct.
Makes sense.
Now I understood. I also was a little confused.
Yeah.
So as of now I've been using ready-made
And
bags.
this is?
This
Japanese
is
song?
this means film universe in Japanese.
Oh, that's what I mean.
Yeah, so I've used that text.
Good.
So right now I've used ready-made bags,
All the
but
designs are good.
yeah, but I want to get it on a thicker GSM canvas,
she's
so
now
it's
working
better
with the vendor
quality.
already, And she wants to supply to, the vendor will supply to Ramoji Film City.
So right now
At a
it's
very
just
economical
digital
price.
printed, but if we work on the quality of it and then get it on a canvas and get it stitched, then it'll be a
But
better
by
quality.
canvas, I won't be able to sell at that price. Ray.
Yeah,
See, people are buying this for the bag or for the graphic. Tell me.
graphic.
खत्म ना रे तो बैग के पीछे 100 रुपए लगाएगी 200 रुपए लगाएगी तो कोई खरीदेगा नहीं 500 रुपए में
हमारे पास आके बोलते हैं 40 रुपए में
हाँ,
मार्केट में वो
मार्केट-
सब्जी लेने के लिए
Yeah.
वो अलग चीज होता है.
So she bought all the bags from Amazon and did the printing. So now I'm buying for the print, no? So I also, with difficulty, I also bought. I make bags myself, but I also bought one bag. I'm saying,
You can share the offer where whatever you got from your vendor, and also share the designs. We have vendors.
Yeah. We get quotation.
Within a couple of days, I can make it available in my shop.
Yes. So actually he was not printing on tote bags because I went to him with this. Now he's
He
producing
started
that
making
also.
on tote bags. But it's a digital printer. See, he's a
Yeah.
prototype guy. A prototype person will never go to mass manufacturing. Remember, it's very tough for him.
Yeah.
So the mass manufacturing people like that have roll printing at multiple levels. For example, if I print now, I'll print cheaper than Sir's vendor. Sir, it's a competition, sir. I'll print for you cheaper than this because I'm a manufacturer of bags. So what I'll do?
You will get orders, sir. Then
No. Then what I'll do? I will print first. I'll print all the graphics together, cut them on my the automatic machine, and make 5,000 bags at one go. So my cost will come at half the cost of the other people who are printing on bags.
this is DTF only,
Yeah.
and we can print even one bag also.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very interesting thing.
And in fact, that vendor got gained from you.
Yeah.
Now he's happy. He started with bags. But the
Ma-
graphics,
Mahindra
are, but your strength is the.
We have plenty of these designs. You might have seen
Yeah.
the tote bags printed with DTL.
Detail. Okay. Then that's-
Because of the digital printing has become cost effective.
Yeah.
Nowadays. They can still make it well. So your strength is what? Graphic.
And the screen board is sir.
That can be easily done screen.
These three designs is very difficult.
But that's the
But that can
Yeah.
be screened.
This is
Because it's
anyway
about two
like
colors.
yeah.
Yes.
And it will be a very low cost if it's screen. No? So you see multiple design. Now the idea is screen print design, like patterns, multiple patterns, interesting ambigrams. Look at multiple things in the vacation and talk to your vendor and get this made. So each bag is unique then. Your digital printing, what's the use of digital printing if you do standard printing? I don't want to make 10 of this. I want 10 variations of this, then it's digital printing. Got it? Then
I just wanted to ask one
Yes.
question.
Sometimes the bag will be like this also.
Yeah.
So sorry,
No.
you create the bag like this also.
Yeah.
Design.
I was thinking that way also.
Yeah.
Like this, and then the
Yeah.
handle will be on the top.
No, the side also.
Like a landscape.
Landscape, got it.
This is very.
I saw a lot of bags there were landscapes.
Oh, I see.
Come to them to
Acha, acha. The horizontal looks wide and big.
One feedback I received from whoever our age people, they didn't really want, they wanted the graphic more than the text, than the code. So, I mean, we can of course change it,
Yes,
but
exactly. People కొనుక్కుని ఇది అడ్వర్టైజ్మెంట్ లా ఉంటుంది.
అవును. They want to use it only as a.
Even I felt that.
She spent more money to print this at the back.
Yes.
But Krishnan Garu, she printed this at the back wantingly, so that people will, not.
They should not. Otherwise,
When they buy, they won't know.
Otherwise, you remove this.
Yeah.
You remove this and simply put this
Put it at the
logo.
because I was
Simply use
planning
this logo.
on putting a tag this way with the logo instead of printing
Tag
it
will
like
be
that.
Also, expensive.
That will be
See,
expensive.
within the design itself, the logo should be. All our T-shirts, bags done in the same manner.
Okay.
We can reduce the price.
So then, if it's possible, we can do the logo at the back,
No,
and
you
then we can
incorporate
remove
here
this.
somewhere within the design in A3 size, wherever you feel good. Incorporate the. Normally, the right bottom is the best place
Yeah.
for logo.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other?
Who's anyone left? Come. So we'll have a quick discussion outside. Where do we stand? You made the arrangement outside, or we call everybody in? Everybody in. Where can we'll sit in the middle somewhere here. Get some chairs here. Get some chairs in both the rows. Student always again. Today morning we had one session. Today we have session with the team. All of you go and stand like little bit. What is the good idea? Where do we sit or stand? आवाज आएगा नहीं अच्छा. Common area बीच में. चलो बीच में आ जाओ. You will decide. No, I'm right. You will decide where I should stand. Come. पीछे आ जाओ.
Yes. Mike. Feedback.
Feedback. Which is it?
Students, you can all sit if you want. If you find out very fast.
You can take later.
Okay. Tired, you're already tired. Doesn't matter. Come closer. You can sit if you want, or you can come closer. Right, sir. Please come. ग्रीन का आ जाओ और कहाँ गया अपना अश्वत कबीर सानिया चैतन्य और कौन है फैकल्टी get the stool लगा लो प्रोफेसर के लिए और अनिकेत कैलाश आप लोग भी आ जाओ साइड में आ जाओ ना लेके so students again like now is again critical feedback very interesting feedback and some more work it's always good no when we work we can learn more so like what I like very much about like the comment which came up was that of course you have to give all the details of your product has to be uploaded you have the books and all you have the books you have various information about your project right all the information has to go onto a drive all the information has to go onto a drive and Sanya what was that booklet
all your documents have to go on the same drive where you uploaded your posters, okay?
so that's very important because information should be easily available if there's an interest to somebody then it should be always readily available for us to take it to market so I'll hand over the mic to Krishna Mohanji. He will mention about his experience with all of you and he's seen you twice till now and what all we need to learn more. We are only 30, morning I said 20%, now I'm saying 30% because I'm also learning more and more from you and information is flowing. So 30% product is ready, right? So in some cases it's 60-70% ready which is very easy to go products. But things which are more difficult to go products, we are 30% ready. So, I don't want to spill the beans. Let Krishna Mohanji tell you, what exactly is going to work, what not going to work.
Yes, I can understand your hard work, how much mind has gone into each and every product, how hard work you have done.
So let us clap for that before he changes. Before he tells me the critical part. So we have recorded that you all worked very hard, which is fabulous. We are also very happy about it. Now for the critic, so that you learn, because you're just the first service, you learn so much there for you to learn.
And the ideology is also really good. And few of the products are, to be honest, not practical from the perspective of monetization. So the thought process behind this is to monetize, and while bringing our product into the market, to make it our park more popular. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So likewise, you please think from that perspective also. As I previously said, you please explore what are the options currently available in the market also. Some of the products are already available and there are some constraints. It's a volume game. Whenever we wanted to customize, what is the demography of the buyers and what is the park, the type of the park. Our park is meant for, can anyone tell me?
What is the park meant for?
Gen Zs or millennials or families? Yes, that is the main concept.
Last
you really need
they are very clear in their mind now.
Yes, now, yes. And if the Gen Zs are really, they don't come, not that much together, okay, then the final thing is you have to keep this in mind, that is the product linked with any utility kind of thing or loved by the kids. These are the things I can suggest. And can you, anything?
Yeah,
would you like to add
take the
anything?
mic, yeah.
Yeah?
Just your...
Right from the time what we saw, I think I'm audible enough.
Online audience.
Okay.
Even Sujay is watching maybe.
So right from the time we saw the first time when we saw and to the day what we are seeing now, there is a huge improvement. And actually, to be honest, it's a good job done by everybody. As Sir said, few are good to go in terms of few things, few aspects. Otherwise, design-wise, hard work, everything, it's all fantastic job done. And the improvisation is visible. So that's a good thing. And few things are there which still needs to be polished, but I think that we are there to help. So yeah, and category.
Yes, of course. Yeah, there is a lot of improvement from the day when we have visited, sir, and now. And I don't know how much time they take. Yes, आसवा जी आप कुछ बताएं.
बस मेरा सारे पॉइंट तो सर ने और मैडम ने कवर
नहीं फिर भी कुछ बताना पड़ेगा आपको. नहीं चलेगा कुछ बोल दिया ना. So students, actually what happens is for any project to go to market, there are a lot of stages. You saw most of my products had to fail multiple times. Even the Palki failed 8 times. Letterbox failed 3 times. So every product, there is something called, when you go to market, it also could fail. It is not because of your mistake. It is just the design process of innovation. Because you made it very different, it will fail. Some of them which are not very different will not fail. For example, something which are very innovative will need much more pivoting, into the process. So the challenge, you have to take it up and do whatever you can. So like basically, Krishnamohanji, a lot of students want to carry this forward. They want to do internship with you. They want you as soon as possible, you can tell them how many can work. They can work on internship either from their own home, or they can come to Ramoji, depending upon the case to case basis. Some are in different locations. It will be a good opportunity to go to the next stage of pilot production along with the students and the vendors, because vendors will need a lot of data correction, because some of my vendors are very low end vendors who will not have CAD modeling people. They can do CAD modeling and do. So please let us know who all can work on the vendors. We already told them that they all have to go to the current vendors whom they went to do internship, so that you support those vendors to take them forward. That's one story. Then some of them also are very keen on building themselves and giving at a competitive price if possible. So like somebody was talking about toys. There's a toy company which came up from Elip and said, we will build this and give it to Ramoji. And Ramoji Film City is very happy for that, because we are not into business of manufacturing. Ramoji Film City wants to sell the merchandise. If a toy company comes and builds your toys, and कौन था वो कल मेरे को बोला? You said, na? So basically, so that can happen. So and if he's competitive when compared to the other toy manufacturers,
We can
take.
take it
So all those possibilities are there. So you're also giving business to your vendors. See, that will be a great thing, right? You're giving business vendor will be very happy. Next time will entertain you more. So that possibility is there, and that much I can remember. So all of you, please go to the smallest of the manufacturer and do your internship with small companies which to increase their business or improve their business. And also, a lot of suggestions have come, students. Please write down as soon as you go, don't forget, write down all the suggestions of materials, process, manufacturing. Why will the third party like your product? Why will anybody put so much money and buy? So that question should come to your mind, and for that you need to do pivoting and product planning. 3 or 4 options should be available when you manufacture. Okay, I'll give it to Sanya if Sanya has to add something about your presentations.
So I think we're at the end of this project now. So by end I mean now it will get into a different stage. So it doesn't get over for some of you. For some of you, you can start thinking ahead. But for starters, you have to upload your all your documents on the drive today itself, so that sir can access it. Okay, so it will help them in filtering the projects also accordingly. All right, that's it. And I think t-shirts, all of you have uploaded your so the t-shirt designs are also ready. So we will share that file with you also, and the magnets also is ready. We will give you that file also. So all in all, so we have a lot of work to give you now. You are the people who are going to choose.
And only small, because whatever products go to market, we gave 1 or 2 samples to the students. We're not expecting anything more than that. As of now, we were given all our intellectual property to Ramoji University. Anybody having any problem with that? Doesn't matter. If you have a problem, we can come to me, we'll discuss why is that being done. Right? So like that's, if you start a company, it's another story. But right now the design has been given to Ramoji, because Ramoji also spent time teaching you, right? We also spend time that job, whereas they have spent a lot of time from various resources to look at that, right? So that's the reason why with all my years of experience I decided to do this way, because wherever I tried to add in money matters very early, I always failed. Because nobody expects students to do 100% work. For example, some of you have done 80%, 90% of your projects are really ready to go, but most of you don't get a chance. That's the reason consciously, in fact, my colleague was also saying, sir, why are you doing this? Let us have a royalty agreement before. No? So we said, no, let us go, because you're in the first semester, you're in the learning phase, money should not control you. We will do that we're going to make you entrepreneurs while you go forward. But learning was more important here, and every moment our colleagues have spent, they have left thousands of work back home and come. Today to even bring sir over here was extremely difficult, because he had so many more meetings over there in the office. They're all doing their work of business, right? So all that overheads are rubbing on us. So that's what is our learning. in this whole project. The inputs which are coming from real world inputs are learning. So you please be very clear about this, whole understanding of, because it's academics, because it is learning, because it is interaction, because it is collaboration. For till now, whatever our ideas are, we say that we want only our name over there, like the Creative Commons. They say that, okay, this was designed by Ramoji, that much they can put. But other than that, right now there is no monetization agreement yet with us. Ma'am, Vijay ma'am said, no, I want to monetize this. She was telling already. That's another story, because you spent a lot of money also to build all this, right? To build all the more, you spend your money also to do it. So that wherever there is a issue on money, we can singularly see what type of situation can. For example, Lakshmi's book they want as a coffee table book. Ma'am wanted the book. You can give the book right away. No, then we can see. So already there, whatever can happen can happen. So it's a very clear, students, and we'll discuss more about this also in the next semester. And some of you may want to continue this project next semester also. We'll plan how the things will go and we'll take it forward. Okay. Right? So anything else from the Herald, from a business point of view, you should tell us something.
So the process we fundamentally followed was Chakku 7C. It's an iterative process. Many people I felt restricted due to certain limitations with skill or knowledges. So in your coming semester, whatever you have done so far, probably look at it after some time when you have more knowledge and skills towards something, and maybe you can further develop it more. With respect to Ramoji, and maybe without, if the project is not going forward, you can look at it again. Okay. So with respect to design process and with respect to the product going into the market, it's always iterative. So you have to keep on improving and have to keep on tinkering with whatever the cause is around the project.
If you were from the digital products point of view.
Yeah, so for digital products also, I guess we would like to get your inputs on how we can combine certain apps which are there already with the existing apps, and so probably we can think of how certain things can move forward.
Some thoughts and I will share with you.
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
interact with you more about
Sure,
it.
In fact,
sure.
most probably the students have to continue the project.
Continue
Some
and
won't come to the market.
yeah.
Those are very early ideas.
Certain things can be combined
Some
together.
of these apps can be monetized.
Monetized, yeah.
And rest are suitable for the film city.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
from the perspective of
Merchandise, but it's still
Yeah.
it's valuable for
Yes,
the
yes.
investment. Yeah, we'll work that out and we will take it forward. Yeah.
So your wonderful Abhishek, please come here. Abhishek, so I'm so glad that I could take out they were doing the Telangana Rise, what was it called?
Yeah, Rising Telangana.
Very busy Rising Telangana mementos and all. Abhishek was doing there in the T-Works. Next semester, early first week only. Remember, I'm going to take you to T-Works. And you'll see the whole facility over there. You'll see the whole world of prototyping in T-Works, which is unbelievably good. And Abhishek will design a nice program for you over there. We will take thing. And Abhishek, your a little bit of your advice to us.
Okay, for my input, see, for example, if hundreds of products here, take it in terms of evolution. Only some species go till the end. You know why? Because they adapt their environment. Just because some product or some idea that came in your mind, around it, there has to be some environment that makes it sustain. Okay, just because idea exists doesn't mean it will going to get sell. Okay, if you have phone, there has to be SIM card, which means telecom companies infrastructure has to be there throughout the nation or the thing.
Very good point, Abhishek. Students, are you all following? Once again, you want to repeat that slowly. That's a very, very important thing you said. Once again, Abhishek.
Okay.
हमने इतना अच्छा नहीं बताया ना आप लोगों को. Product and the environment, no? In which it exists. Yeah,
Okay,
please repeat that
so
again, Abhishek, please.
okay, I will repeat it in a rephrased manner that some environment influences the need of something, or either the existence of something has to be get kind of approved by the environment. For example, if that book has been made, okay, anyone can you, I think, the one who made the book now. Okay, it's just, it can be a comic book, just an illustration. What was the context? Ramoji Film City, right? The coffee table, the kind of illustration, they were more vibrant in the color and more graphic loaded. Okay, otherwise it could have been a just a text loaded thing. So where you are putting that book again, it's an asset you can put in multiple ways. Okay, the size of the book, that matters, the color, the print quality. This is one of the examples through which like you can correlate with all of your outputs here. So many things put its influence over the design. Okay, so it's not purely just because you are designer or going to be a futures designer doesn't mean that's the only thing, because you know the creativity, because you know the manufacturing process, because you know how to do it better than anyone else, doesn't mean if you made it people will gonna buy it. Okay, I'll give you even better example. I might take much more time. Okay, so there is a certain village, XYZ village. Okay, typical village where there is a wheat stone in front of someone's garden or whatever. Two ladies are just grinding on all those things. Out of nowhere, a designer came. Consider yourself. Okay, he or she found that it's a laborious process, it's a time taking, the wheatstone is the heavy, and so many other things. Okay, so designer instinctive, like put a wheel under it, put a motor, make it lightweight, blah blah blah, so many things. The moment you put output there, they will not gonna accept it, because you just saw it as a designer, you just saw it as a problem statement. You didn't you didn't even saw uh, give any consideration, is it even a problem or not. Why the people don't take what should I say, why they didn't accept your solution of that wheat stone? Because in villages that's the hangout place. You know, the two ladies or whoever, like the old ladies or whoever, they come, it's just a namesake activity, they just hang around, like the chit chats and all those things. If you made it fast enough that they can't even chit chat, why would they take your uh, yeah, just because it's difficult doesn't mean people don't like it. Okay, which means designers are not the savior of people. They are, but not always the savior of people. Okay, so I think it's much, I think I said something much more than needed for the context, but keep these things also in mind.
Yeah, just so that you understand the second see very important context. Context of the product, context of the application, context of the use, context of the buyer who is coming to buy. We are doing merchandise. Whom are we making merchandise for? The person who will buy, right? He has to buy this. When he buys, he thinks of where he's going to use it. Otherwise, he won't buy. One is his mind is getting activated. I love this product. Like, for example, Arbaz, oh, it is good for my son at home. So I take it for my child. Or I give it as a gift and put on a wall of my, somebody worked in Ramoji city. So it's about my person worked there, I'll buy this person, this will love it. So there has to be a context, right, wherever it happens. So that becomes very, very critical.
Also, maybe you can just take this as a hands-on experience that you have worked on a real project and you have learned a lot of new things, and this will help you in future. That's definitely like all this experience will help you to build more product in future. So just take this as a hands-on experience that you have learned so much from that.
And our methodology is do and learn, right? So now you did something, so I can give a lot of feedback to you. Some of them I already gave, some of them I did. But we give feedback to each of you, where each of you will get feedback on form, feedback on the context, feedback on the application. So multiple feedbacks are there need. So we practically keep on continuing this even next semester, as maybe not the sometimes the main project for some students, so for some students as a side project. We keep that on, and then only innovation will go forward. Others will not go forward. And it will take multiple, they call it pivot. For example, somebody is making a book. So book will pivot into a maybe photo frame. I don't know. It can pivot also, depending upon the case to case. So that's the whole beauty of it, understanding people, understanding, the insights, which is a third C, where you get a lot of insights. We got insights because of all the teams who came in. We got insights by the morning, and we get multiple insights by multiple locations. Okay, so that's it. So we are like nearly done, and let me now quickly congratulate our team, which is helping us out with all the model making and all the prototyping. Please come, Kailash, come, all of you, Kailash and Pradeep, and come here. And Aniket is left. Tiffin is coming. आ जाओ अनिकेत, कुठे आहे भाई, जल्दी से आ जाओ, लवकर ये. And आ जाना रे, इधर आना, आगे आना तुम लोग. You lot also say a few words. What they should do, what they should not do. अरे अनिकेत नहीं आया.
बोला तो स्पीच देना है, तो इसलिए
स्पीच नहीं देना अनिकेत, स्पीच नहीं देना, खाली फिगर चाहिए. Form is enough.
So again, colleagues, all my, like both Kailash, Pradeep, and Aniket, for their type of efforts, and some seniors also. Seniors, come here. Senior, kahan gaya? There were two seniors there. Come, Aniket, Raju, Aniket. So so basically, you don't know the type of pressure you get through when you don't have people like Aniket, Kailash, and Pradeep, because your ideas were converted very quickly. You don't know the hardship needed for that. Abhishek will also tell you how much challenging it is when you don't know CAD modeling, when you don't know 3D printing, when you don't know laser cutting to build all that. So so let us give a full round of applause to all three of you. Because they're the go-to people now. Otherwise, what will happen? Sir, all of them also 3 o'clock in the night, sir. For a week or so. And they were all coming at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and said, what happened? Sir, we were whole night, we were there to build out the models. And of course, all of them also stayed up late and worked. But, I'm just saying from point of view of this work. So the design, because of creativity and work, we get involved in the work, and at that time, there is no night and day. And though I had a lot of problem getting approval from VC. VC could be very angry with me if I let you stay till 3, but he agreed. He said, you will have to have at least one faculty there. I said, we'll be there, sir, but we were never there. But luckily our team was there, so we were happy that the staff is there and you are working day and night. So that's really wonderful. So it's a great experience. It's a learning experience. Don't put a big feather cap on your head that you've done something already and you're a big designer. So there's a lot to learn. So only that humility you keep with yourself. That's the only thing I'm telling. And all of you need to improve your products a lot. Think of what can be next, what can be better, what can be good in this context. If you don't dig deep now, you dug a well which is already 6 meters, but you're not still got water. You'll get water at 12 meters. You have to keep digging till 12 meters, then only you get water. No. We're at 6 meters. And then what we generally do, we'll dig on one more place. But again, we'll go only 6 meters. We'll dig third place in the third semester. Again, we'll go 6 meters. What will happen? What is there below the 6 meters to 12 meters to innovation? No idea. Right? So our whole philosophy of design pedagogy is we will dig deep. That's the reason so much effort from both Ramoji Film City as us, so that we can understand if there is rock, sometimes there is rock, sometimes there is soil, and sometimes there is sand in all your diggings. So when there is sand, you will dig very fast and you will reach. Sometimes if there is rock, you take more time to dig, right? Depending upon the type of idea and the place where you are digging, it depends. So that's the analogy I'm giving for you. So be very, sure about how you take it forward. And please keep your very dear to you. We are encouraging you to go and get the best vendors, compete with vendors if possible. And one thing which sir was saying was, you please get your proposal. What is your proposal? What is the material? What is the specification? How will it sell? What will it sell? What is the cost? We didn't teach you much, but please, you know better than us because you know the cost. And the cost of prototype is not cost of production. All of you agree with me? Right? So today, thanks to the AI University, you can get a lot of answers also directly from AI. So ask for those answers, understand everything, and come up with the proposals. Right? Okay then. So we are through. Students also have to speak.
Yes, yes.
4 people from 2 girls, 2 boys have to say something. Quick. Who is your class rep? कैलाश जिसको देगा उसको बात करना पड़ेगा. कैलाश, you choose the girl, not the boy. Lakshmi, come and sit on the stool. So, what was your experience? What we should do better? Even critical experience, you can mention to us.
I think it was a really great learning experience, and all of us put a lot of efforts in it. Yeah, I think as mentioned, context was very important, and so yeah, that's why we also had other options, and I also, based on the suggestions that all of the sirs and mums gave, I did make changes. And I think personally, it was a new experience because I was exploring many things for me personally. So yeah, it was nice.
Some of you gave 3 options. In innovation, we don't do. Please, we have done deeper, we would have got more. Okay, anybody else?
Next boy. Vibhav.
And I was taken over.
So
Who's doing the Google Drive management? So please, no, you got my full sanction to pay whatever money to the Google Drive. So the Google Drive is active. Sir should not come and say, "Oh, तो खुलता ही नहीं है." Then I really, you know.
We face with that problem.
Yeah, it will happen. It will happen a lot. So good students, then we'll catch up with you again. Again, leave everything here, please. Don't leave your station as it is. Kailash and Aniket and Sharat, all of them will see to it that the panels are put properly with a little more height so that they won't fall. We will make a little bit better stands, put a little clip on the top so that the poster's design also perfect. So leave it as it is, we'll keep it as it is till you come back again. If somebody wants to see, they can see whatever, and if you have to pack and send it to Ramoji, if suddenly there's interest and who knows, president is coming there and they want the exhibition to go there, we don't know, we will do that also. So it will be all put up over there on the roads, we don't know. So that's the whole plan. So that is the, that you leave all the things over here, and the possibility that they will go, there's a possibility, all those things will be shifted to Ramoji Film City also. There's a possibility that can happen. So please, and then all of you make a little bit note of your cost, what are your, not the travel cost, all the material cost, whatever it costs, prototyping cost, whatever is there, make a little folder and keep on your drive itself, right? Cost for my prototype building. So cost should be there and material should be there. Those two things you add to your, proposal, whatever. In the proposal, that one proposal sheet, all of you to make a proposal sheet. Proposal is proposal to sir. Sir, I want you to take this product to market. This is the cost, this is the material, this is the process, this is whatever. That proposal should be there over there. Okay? Each of you make the proposal and include proposal, not of the exact same product. Maybe the new product, what you're thinking of, what are the new suggestions you have come. Make the proposal sheet and keep it ready. So 2 more jobs, right? 2 more days of work. Or you finish the proposal in 1 day, it's up to you. No? And that's it then. If you make this it more, you get more work.
So for some of us, the prototyping cost is different from the production cost. It would be because
You write only the prototype cost. I'm not asking production cost.
Okay.
Because production cost depends upon the type of production we use. If I use dies, it will be different. If I use CNC, it will be different. If I
That
use
we will calculate
dies,
later.
that we'll see.
Just the
Whatever you spent on your prototype, because I'm sending the box to Ramoji, right? You spend some money, it is your property, right? It is material cost is your property. Though intellectual property idea we have given to Ramoji, the material is yours, no? So that is still yours. So we have to monetize for that. We have to pay for that. So don't exaggerate. Please write exact values. No? Very important. Honesty is very critical here.
Okay, so one folder which has your poster, your document, and a 2-page proposal.
And the cost of 3D
Dry folder. You can create a folder for each of you.
So for the cost of 3D printing and materials, you can talk to Aniket and Kailash anytime. They'll tell you this much cost of 3D printing outside vendor will cost this much. So that you can add as a 3D printing cost. Or laser cutting also, they are real figures. They'll tell you the figures for laser cutting and cost as per number of hours. Okay, so that you will add to the prototype. So all the costs are added, right? In fact, I'm very happy to say, let us also thank our Vice Chancellor. He said, don't charge for the 3D printing and laser cutting. Generally outside university, they charge for laser cutting, materials, 3D printing materials and all. Our VC said, you give the materials for free. I was about to charge, right? When the material got over, no, when the material got over, we had to buy new material. See, what I did Google, while buying the machines, I bought the material also along with the machines, wantingly, because I knew buying material would be difficult. So once you got free use of material, then we got used to free material, right?
So, but can
Otherwise,
you tell
all my
them the
students in
cost?
IIT Bombay and other locations, they buy material from online.
So can you tell them the cost of the material that they've used till now?
So like how much is पूरा कितना था अपना स्टॉक 30,000
पूरा मटेरियल से बट एक आता है
नहीं कैलाश कितना था
700 900 में आता है
एक रोल
नहीं, but अभी तक आप 80,000 का यूज कर
3D मेटेरियल हो गया 80,000 से ज्यादा 3D मेटेरियल अपन यूज कर लिया और लेजर एचिंग का जो CO2 गन है ना लेजर का उसका एक लाइफ होता है एक घंटे का उसका कॉस्ट होता है लेजर का that tube you have to change once it gets over उसका भी कॉस्ट आपको बता देंगे हम लोग and so why what happened because of this free use you could use very quickly because my students in IIT Bombay have to order Amazon से आता है then they have to 3D print and sometimes the material is not good here you are getting material like that so work happened very fast and easy so that is the best part of the thing so I think I'm very grateful to the Vice Chancellor that he allowed us to use all the material and said don't ask for the cost of the material also.
But so next time we'll be judicious.
Consumables, generally all consumables, every design school the students have to spend on their own. But we'll see wherever we can give you consumables which are easy for creativity, we'll give wherever it's possible, we'll work on it. Okay. Right then, anything else students? Yeah, so all of you please have a great time at home. Wish you happy holidays and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.